Hello, lady. Today is gonna be a different lesson. Like only you, only me and me. Just for today, it's going to be a pre-recorded class between 20 minutes and 30 minutes. Mhm. We're gonna be just checking one page or two pages. Hopefully, you can watch this video. Um, So I'm gonna start sharing our book, which is we are on unit 11. Yesterday we checked the video introduction of the unit, and today we're going to talk about noun phrases. No, it says the first activity that started suggests identifying and underlying the nouns in the sentences. Here, for example, my sister has a huge kitchen. It's the best, it's the biggest one I've seen. Ours is much smaller. So, for example, this is a noun. My sister also is a noun. Kitchen, it's, it is a noun. I, one, uh, hours, and that's it. No, those are um, different nouns. Could be subject nouns, possessive adjectives, uh, subject pronouns, possessive adjectives, possessive, no, object pronouns, ours. And then we have, it says fine, definite article, for example, it's a definite article. A possessive pronoun, ours. Indefinite article, it is a, no? You can see it is here. A pronoun, it is going to be one and my, no? Also, subject pronouns, I, no? It's not mentioned, but it's I. And then we have another sentence. It says, my friend published his first novel himself. I learned German by myself. Uh, Online the reflexive pronouns. That means that when you do it yourself, when you do your things by your own, that means it's a reflexive pronoun. Okay, then we have this text. It says, get real. Can the digital world ever replace the physical world? Nowadays, with this pandemic, kind of, no? It has replaced some aspects of our real world, of our physical world, but not everything. Not everything. For example, now our classes are kind of hybrid. Sometimes face to face, sometimes online, and sometimes like this. No, so let's say like kind of. Uh, It was Amazon that started internet shopping by moving book sales online. So why on earth did they later open a physical bookstore? It seems they discovered that people may buy a book online, but what happens then? Makes them want to buy the book is seeing it as a real object in a physical place. No. Mm, some people, most of people, including me, I prefer a book, no, a physical book rather than a digital book. No? But if I don't have other option, then well, I have to accept that it has to be there, no, digital. Virtual learning universities. Virtual universities now provide free video lectures to millions of students. Online tests mark themselves automatically. Now this is like a kind of a free video, no, like a video class. Huh? The students grade each other essays, and there are internet forums too. But don't the students miss face-to-face discussion with each other? Isn't it Isn't an enthusiastic teacher better in classroom than video? Indeed, I couldn't agree more that we are more enthusiastic face to face. And yeah, of course, we miss like face to face discussion and between among you. Probably next year, hopefully, we have more students face to face. No, it's gonna be normal. And now with this pandemic that is coming more or less to the end, more or less to the end, but we are like living with the virus. No? All words, new meanings. Nearly all workers today spend time sitting in front of the computer screen, and we seem to lose touch with the physical world. We even forget that many of the words we use digitally come from the real world. For example, graphic designers used to cut out text and pictures with scissors and paste them into a document to get everything in the layout right now. But now with this digital world, like if you go to Office or Excel, you can have some commands on your keyboard and do that, not cut and paste, Control X and Control V. Physical survives. People thought downloading and streaming would take over music sales completely. That we'd enjoy being free of physical CDs, but the sales of even vinyl records are booming, and it's the same in other areas. Board games are still popular despite all the digital games around, and the number of high quality print magazines have been growing too. I'm not sure about this because this was before the pandemic. Probably some businesses uh, have to kind of adapt or create digital content, especially magazines, no? Because remember when we were in the first stage of the pandemic, like lockdown, uh, stay at home all the time, then it was impossible not to buy a physical magazine or a physical CD. Yeah, some people may prefer this, but yeah, it's kind of 50-50, no? Mhm. A book in the hand. Perhaps Amazon realized that although we may enjoy the convenience of ebooks, we don't love them in the same way that we love real books in our hands and our shelves. We don't even feel that ebooks we bought are ours, and it just doesn't seem right that the greatest of all the classic, for example, War and Peace looks the same on ebook screen as the two-book report on traffic problems. Overall, while digital has its fans, it's clear that many people still feel the need for something physical that they can touch and feel. No, especially in these days, like we miss so much. It has been like 2 years of digital era, like adapting. People are still adapting, and we would like not to go back. Some things, some things cannot be like, it's not gonna be the same, but it's going to be like kind of hybrid, you know, half physical and half um, digital. No, it has to be like that, no, because obviously it's not going to be the first pandemic. It hasn't been the first pandemic. There have been more pandemics all over these historical years, and uh, there's going to be something else. Yeah. So we just adapt. As humans, we adapt to the new world and develop in certain areas. No? All right, girl, we have the grammar spot. A noun phrase is simply a group of words, including a noun. Complete the noun phrases in the lines below. Look at the text on page 110 and check, discuss why these words are used. No, for example, people may buy a book. No? It's just one that makes them the book. No? Yeah, it's all according to the text. So let's pretend that you did it. No, we seem to touch with the physical world there. And the greatest of all the classic, no, those that are the article, the a and, no, possessive. We love our hands. We love real books in our hands. We don't even feel that ebooks we bought are ours. No, it's replacing. We don't want to say one more time our hands. You can replace it with s. No, ours or books. Yeah? Then we have other kind of nouns like all and everything. No, nearly all workers today spend time sitting in front of a computer. No, everything paste them into a document to get everything in the layout. Yeah, it is layout is the, you know, the document. That's the layout on Word or Excel. Online tests mark themselves. No, that's the reflexives themselves. Don't the student miss face-to-face discuss each other? Of course, not each other. Mhm. We have here grammar reference, but we will explain that tomorrow. Yeah, with more time and, you know. So instead, we focus on digital facts, a little bit of digital facts. So CDs and vinyl still make up half of the UK sales of music album. Sales are the strongest in the Lux box set of CD gifts. No, that's in the UK. Probably here in Mexico, they are useless. Although there are fans of vinyl and CDs, that's why it still exists mix up. There is only one here in Cuernavaca, but it exists, no? After 360 percentage, 366 percentage increase in sales of ebooks in previous years, sales began to slow in 2016, dropping by nearly 20%. Yeah, it was very popular, the ebook, because Amazon created kind of a tablet. It was the first, let's say, kind of a tablet where you can, in which you can read books digital. Obviously, you have to buy the books. No, there was no other chance of like downloading for free these books. Waterstone's bookstore stopped selling Kindle or Kindle ebooks in stores that year after a rise in demand of physical books. No, those in those years, people like it was super popular to have Kindle ebooks, but it just stopped. No, okay? So people still miss the physical, no, you know, the paper and the smell and turning the page, no, physically one page to one page is, if you are interested in reading, of course, if you are kind of this person who loves, who enjoys a lot, uh, you know, having text, then obviously you're not going to, it's not going to be the same, no? Most newspaper reading continues to be print in print. 75 of UK adults view view newspaper and magazines on the mobile devices, but the average visitors only stays only the size for 3 minutes per visit. No? Okay, perfect. We have here practice and no article and the no article or one. You have several options here. You have to choose. Yeah. Let's pretend that I'm going to give you 1 minute how to choose to try to choose one of these words, and I play the listening in a minute. Okay. Okay, so let's pretend that the minute is gone. So you are going to listen to this text and, well, check your answers.
11.1 Pen and paper or screen and keyboard?
In an experiment, school children did a reading comprehension test, some on paper and some on screen. The ones who did the test on paper got the highest scores. University students generally did better on paper too, apart from those students who had expressed a preference for screen reading. Only 21% of the students asked in one survey preferred e-textbooks to physical books. Many enjoyed the e-textbooks they used, but said they easily got distracted from them. As for writing notes on paper by hand, it may be slower than on a laptop, but research by a professor at the University of California shows that the slowness and physical effort involved means that people have a greater understanding of what they've written.
Very good. So those are the answers. An experiment did a reading, no article, paper, the test, the a preference, one survey, prefer e-textbooks, the e-textbooks, by the professor at the university, and people, no? If you notice, for general things like people, like paper, textbooks, what else? And that's it, no? When we talk about general things, we normally don't say articles, yeah? When it's mentioned for the first time, or it just want to refer one, then it is the article a or an. When it's mentioned for the second time, has to be the, or is a unique thing, a unique. There is only one of its kind. Then it's the. Yeah, the test is mentioned for the second time. The highest scores in that case is a superlative, the highest. Huh? The e-textbooks, no, it's mentioned for the second time, and there's only one university, the University of California. I mean, the university which is public, no? All right, girls. So as a final activity, we're going to do this part. It says complete the sentence with a and the, one, or no article. Yeah, no article. So I'll help you with the first one. Where's Jane? It's in the kitchen cooking lunch. No article. Fine. No article. So 2 minutes. 2 minutes. You check, and then I'll say the answers. Okay, so let's pretend that the minute has passed, has just gone. And number 2, Washington, D.C. is the capital of the United States. Yeah, sometimes it's with the, sometimes it's without, no? But when you mention the United States, no? Let's see what the book says. The book says that is there. Mhm. We had lunch, no article. Sorry, dinner in the best restaurant, no? The best. Jake is in hospital, no article. He's had an operation, no? He's had an operation. Ebook readers have certainly changed, no article here because we're talking about readers in general. Change, modern life is no article. And the way article, yeah, the way normally, the way it's, it has to include article. How do you like your coffee? Black with sugar. No podemos decir a sugar, ni an sugar, ni de sugar, ni one sugar. No. I have 2 daughters. One daughter is a teacher. The other works in advertising. Yeah. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. No, so that's all the answers. Yeah, black with 1 sugar. The book says 1 sugar, but is referring to 1 cube. Yeah, normalmente debería ser some sugar with sugar only. Yeah. Aunque el book nos dice que debe ser con 1, pero not necessarily, right? So work in small groups, listen to the question and then answer. Be careful about the articles.
11.2.
Let's hear this listening, yeah?
Talking about you. 1,
Where did you have lunch today?
2,
Where's your mother at the moment?
3,
Do you prefer tea or coffee?
Okay, these are questions for you, no?
4,
Do you know the name of the river in London?
5,
Have you got a pet? What is it? What's its name?
6,
What's your father's job?
7,
How did you come to class?
8,
Do you know the names of any English or American newspapers?
9,
Where are you sitting in the room? Where is the teacher?
10.
Where are you going after the lesson?
Yes, tomorrow we can listen again and you can answer, all right? Okay, we're going to stop here. It's not necessary to cover this page. Probably we're going to be covering tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow this page, page 112. And if we have time, the listening. If not, we're gonna focus directly to the reading, no? And we are going to leave the listening for Friday. Yeah. All right, lady. So this is a light unit, so it's not so hard, fortunately. So nothing to worry about that. Nothing to worry, yeah, because it's nouns and possessive and all, everything, each other, reflexive pronouns, etc. Thank you very much. Hopefully you can watch this video some minutes of your life, 20, 25, I think. Yep. See you tomorrow, lady. Bye-bye.